So when it comes to traveling, there are obvious concerns about the safety of aircrafts out there. As you mentioned, some of these incidents that have taken place in recent months, we get to see short clips, snippets of what actually happened on the planes uh, because of social media. So should travelers be concerned?
It's a good question. I think travelers should exercise some caution. Obviously, the incidence as a percentage of the number of flights that occur each day, each week, each month is still very small, and it's still the safest way to travel. So the number of incidents, as I said, as a percentage is really not all that high, but they're alarming incidents that have really scared travelers on these aircraft. Personally, I always look at the type of aircraft because I do fly a lot for business. And personally, I do look at the type of aircraft. And if I have a choice of flying an Airbus or a 747, a 767, I tend to choose those flight times and those flights. When I see a 737 MAX 8 or MAX 9, I do tend to pause a little bit. The reality is it's very unlikely that anything will happen, but it has damaged trust in the flying public. The shares of Boeing between January and March 28th, I think, were down, and March 31st were down, I think, 28%. Boeing lost some orders to Airbus. I think it was Japan Air that announced 1 or 2 months ago that they were purchasing a whole bunch of Airbus aircraft as opposed to Boeing, which I believe they had typically purchased previously. So certainly, people are worried. The risk of anything happening is still very, very small, but still there's the perception there, there's the damaged trust, because it's a little bit different from other companies that maybe produce a pen or paper or produce forks and knives and things like that. They can't really harm you. You may have a little accident with one of those products, but if there's a problem with an airline, it can kill you. And so, in my opinion, airlines and other companies that operate products or services that can seriously harm or kill individuals have a duty, in my opinion, to go the extra mile to protect their consumers through high standards of quality control, and then also now to rebuild the trust that's really been shattered over the past few years.